Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's video. So today's video is another travel tip. So in all of the Facebook groups I'm in for being a TA, the thing that I hear most from brand new travel agents is, my clients are confused. How do they input their reservation in the Universal app? Well, I'm here to tell you that the Universal app is 100% different from the Disney app. The Universal app does not hold any of your info. You can link your tickets to it. However, you have to get your tickets at the front gate or at the vacation planning kiosk in your on-property resort hotel before you do that. It's not like my Disney experience where you have a reservation number, you put it in, and boom, your resort's there, your ticket's there, your memory maker's there, everything's there. This is not that. Not that at all. The Universal app is good for just a couple things. It's good for a backup for your tickets, so 100% would recommend, once you have those tickets in hand, scan them into your app. It's good for checking wait times, and it's good for making dining reservations, and for a park map if you need one. So let's head over to the Universal Orlando app, take a little bit of a tour, and I'll explain it more. Okay, so here is what the Universal Orlando app looks like right when you get into it. It will ask you to log in if you have an account made. I have bypassed that for now, simply for this video. So as you can see right away, it says you can buy your tickets to the app, gives you park hours, a map, rides, shows, and dining. Over at the top left, you have your three dots. Again, it wants you to sign in, home, wallet. Wallet is where you will go once you have your tickets in hand, whether at the vacation planning desk or at the front gate, if that's where you're picking them up, to put your ticket information in case you lose your physical tickets. You can get park notification, park directions, and hours. So you can get theme park hours and block out dates if you have a annual pass. And theme park hours, I 100% recommend going to the app over the website, because the app is actually updated before the website is for some reason when it comes to Universal's hours. So FYI. So as you can see on the day that I'm recording this, February the 2nd, the Islands of Adventure is the park that had early park admission, which started at 8 a.m. Now, if you have seen some of my other travel tips on early park admission, that is for anyone staying on Universal property. It is also for anyone who has purchased a travel agent ticket, if you booked through any type of travel agent, and if you have the top 2 tiers of Universal's annual pass. So unlike Disney, there is more options to get that early park admission. As you can see, Universal side did not have early park admission. Also, Volcano Bay, which is their water park, had early park admission starting at 9:30. City Walk opened at 8. So that you can click on any date to see what the park hours are. As you can see down in March, the park hours are not quite available yet that late. It looks like we're good hours to today, which is February 2nd. We can see up to March 6th in regards to park operating hours. So back up to our 3 dots, you can see the blockout dates. We're back on this screen. You can select what your pass type is, and it will tell you here what your ticket type. So that is really helpful if you have questions. So Sam and I have the 2 park preferred pass. Preferred and premier are the 2 top tier pass. So as you can see, we are good to go for any day. However, we are blocked out because of Volcano Bay, because we do have a 3 park or 2 park pass, not a 3 park. But as you can see, we are 100% good to go for either of the 2 main theme parks. So let's go back to home. So when you scroll down from the beginning, from the top of the app, it will show you the rides with the shortest wait time. So as of right now, which is, you can see my time in Kansas is 12:26. The time in Orlando would be 1:26. The shortest wait time is Dr. Dorm's Orlando Freefall, which is a 5-minute wait. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish over in IOA, which is the abbreviation for Island of Adventure, also has a 5-minute wait. Race to New York with Jimmy Fallon, 5-minute wait. Fantastic ride. It is a 3D ride, but it is so much fun. Sam and I really enjoyed this ride. Even if some 3D rides do make you a little nauseous, this one is still really a lot of fun, even without the 3D classes. So you can see here what the shortest wait times are. Then if you scroll all the way over, you can view all. And you can view by the type. You can see the top thrill, 3D, 4D, water, and kids. You can also get it in the version of a map. So this is the parks. We will just kind of zoom in here. As you can see right here is City Walk. We'll just you can see here the restaurants. And if you go to your right, you'll see the Universal Studios side. Over to the left is Islands of Adventure. You can tell by their two landmarks, the big lighthouse and the Universal Globe. So you can see here Kids Rides, which is the adult and small child. You can see the 3D, 4D, which is the glasses. The Thrill, which is like a little roller coaster. And if we go over to Islands of Adventure, you can see the water is indicated by the 2 drops of water. You can see them at the top as well. You can see right here, which is the Hogwarts Express, which goes from Universal to Islands of Adventure and back. It is a 1-track, so the train goes backwards and forwards. So you can see it right there. If you do Halloween Horror Nights, you can actually, depending on which house you are in line at that time, you can actually watch it go back and forth. Because usually Islands of Adventures is open later for everyone when Universal is closed. So you can switch back and forth between rides. You can select to just Thrill, just 3D, or you can say, hey, I just want to see the rides that are good for kids. So this will indicate that. So we're going to go back to home. So now we're going to take a look at shows. And again, we have little icons at the top, and we are back in map view. So we're just going to kind of zoom in. You can see right here is ET. You can see the little bicycle. You can see right here is an action show, the Born Stuntacular. It's a really awesome show. It always shows you what time the next show starts. So right now the next show starting is at 1:15, which is with Orlando time would be 15 minutes from now. Even if you're running a little bit, if you're like, oh my gosh, right now I want to go, but there's only 15 minutes, it is a massive auditorium. You are not allowed to take any pictures once you get inside, so I could not take any pictures to show you just how massive it is, but trust me, there's plenty of space. So if you want to know where I want the parade, so let's take out the other ones. So you can see that right here across from Mel's Drive-In, which is right, you can see the screen building right up here. I'll put it in the top left-hand corner. This is where the parade starts right over here, and it follows the route of the little stars. So it is a really fun parade. This is the Universal Superstar Parade, and they also do the little mini cavalcades. So definitely keep an eye on that. So let's bring everything back into view here. So you can see characters, parades, music, comedy, and action. A show that I highly recommend is the horror makeup show, which is again kind of right there across from Mel's Diner. So let's head back. We're back at the home, and now we're going to look at dining. Again, you can sort by fine, casual, or quick service. And just again zoom in and decide what kind of food you want to eat. You can select from Universal, Islands of Adventure, City Walk, and then of course Volcano Bay and the resorts. So you can also buy your tickets on here. You can find out individually about the Wizarding World. It can give you things to do down here. Now, one of the things that was really hard for Sam and I to find was booking a sit-down dining reservation. It is under things to do. And if you're looking for restrooms, lockers, rental services, guest services, I'll make sure to click on the little arrows. Things to do and dining. So, again, you can either look by the list, or you can view it in map form. So, theme parks, you can go directly to a specific theme park, but this really is the only thing that you can do in the app. You cannot put your reservation confirmation in. Like I said, for the tickets, you have to wait till you get there to get your ticket number. So if you want to know what your ticket will look like, let's go back to blockout dates and pass type. So it will look like down here at the bottom, it says, what's my ticket type? You will see it will tell you the type of ticket, and then underneath the barcode will be some numbers, and that's the number that you will log in to your wallet to be able to save your ticket. Sam and I really enjoyed using the Universal app. Do I wish it was a little bit more user-friendly? Yeah, of course. Would I like my reservation number to be able to be put in there and have everything come up? Yes, I would. But alas, that's not what Universal's app does. But you never know what the future will hold. So I hope that this was helpful. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask them in the comments. I'll help where I can. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in another video. Bye, everyone.